Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Lexi. I do real quick want to say hello and thank you to all of my new subscribers. I've had quite a few new subscribers recently. I just want to say thank you for subscribing and welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you a quick project share. I don't always have a ton of time to sit down and work on big projects, but this past weekend I had some time, and throughout the week I kind of finished it up. So let me go ahead and just share with you what I made. So I really wanted to use this stamp and die set that I had picked up from Joann a while ago. Maybe a month, 2 months ago. It had been a little while, and I just think this is such a cute set. It comes with these little, like 2 different heads to this little girl. You can put little different faces, has these really cute sentiments, and then these little dies to cut out the little skirt pieces. So I kind of started with this, and I just stamped out some different girls, and I had so much fun just kind of like putting the different pieces together. I have a few leftover little pieces, so these are kind of some of the ones that I had made. So I just played around with a couple different sheets of paper and did different patterns for the skirts, different colors for their shirts. I tried to do some different hair colors, some different skin tones. So yeah, I thought they turned out really, really cute. I used my Spectrum Noir markers. I am by no means an expert colorer, but I thought these turned out really cute. And then I just used some clear glossy accents on their hair just to kind of add a little fun touch there. I love this little redhead. I am a redhead, so I thought she was really, really cute. So yeah, so I started by making these girls, and the first little project I made was this tag. And so I was really inspired by my friend Dawn, who is Dawn H Creates here on YouTube. She had shared some different tags where she had used her embossing folders, and then she used some like distress ink to kind of add some additional detail. So I went ahead and did that. On this back side, you can kind of see the embossing folder a little bit better. So it's just got these really pretty like florals and flourishes. And I just used my, it's the Tim Holtz Vintage Photo ink. And so I went ahead and just kind of distressed that. And then I just kind of played with some layers. I added a little bit of this little lace. I thought that went great with the little girls. And just a little bit of this torn edge paper. I opened up an ephemera pack, a Maggie Holmes ephemera pack that I picked up at Tuesday morning. I honestly am not exactly sure which collection this ephemera pack is from, but I used a couple pieces there. I also used some of my punches to hand make some flowers and a little bit of that gold leaf ribbon in the background. So I just thought that turned out really, really cute. I love the touches of gold with the pink. And I love this little, like, sort of like a really thick thread in the background. I thought that was just really, really sweet too. So I started with that, and then after I got done with that, I wanted to keep going. And so I made this little, it's sort of a cross between like a traveler's notebook and a junk journal maybe. For my cover, I use some sort of a thin chipboard. And I covered it with this really pretty cloud paper. This paper is from this Maggie Holmes paper pack. Let me see if I can flip it up here. This is what the top of it looks like. This is what the print sort of look like. This is an older paper pad. I picked this up, I think, a couple years ago from Tuesday morning. And I am just now getting into, I mean, it's maybe half gone. It was one of those ones that I feel like I just kind of hoarded. And now I'm finally using it. But anyway, so I thought the cloud paper was really pretty. I left a little bit of like the binding here, and I just used some paint, just a antique white and this sort of bronzy metallic over top to kind of tie in with all these little gold accents. So on the cover, I use another one of those little girls, some more of the ephemera pieces from that little Maggie Home pack, some more handmade flowers. These ones I kind of punched out with this pretty like newspapery looking type of paper, and just added, the little gold details there. So then on the inside, I added this little pocket to this cover, punched out a little tag, and I just tucked a couple of the little girl pieces in there. And then I made a little notebook. So to embellish it, I just again used some of the ephemera from that pack, a little bit of gold thread, and a little piece of that paper. And then I used kind of a combination. So this is some notebook paper. So there's a couple pages of that, some graph paper. There's a few pages from this really fun vintage children's book that I've just kind of been like holding on to and wanting to use, but not having a great project for it. But it's really cute. It's about a horse on a carousel named Arabella who wants to get off of the carousel and travel the world. And so these children come and go on all these fun adventures with her. And in the end, she realizes that life on the carousel wasn't so bad. But anyways, and so just a little bit of this same sort of newspaper-y type. It just has a print on one side, and then it's plain on the back side. So yeah, I just stitched this with my sewing machine to kind of put that all together. There's a little bit of the color print from that book. So yeah, I thought this notebook would be fun, you know, if you wanted to use it as like a junk journal, you sure could. Or even just like a daily journal or like a crafty journal, you know, different ideas and inspiration or projects you want to do or ideas or, you know, just whatever, you know, you may feel like. So that was the notebook, and then I made this little envelope, and so on the outside of the envelope is this little shaker. Put one of the little girls in there and some of these pretty sequins, and then just put a couple little ephemera piece and a little flower that I made. And on the back side there, just a little bit of decoration too, nothing too crazy. I used a little piece of Velcro to be able to close the envelope so that it could be opened easily. And I just tucked in there some of these little flowers that I had made. So I punched these out sort of in different sizes, and then I went ahead and add some of that antique white paint to kind of distress them and give them a little bit more of like a vintagey type of feel. So I thought those turned out really, really cute. And then I just used some of the little gold bling pieces for the centers. I thought those kind of went with the gold accents that I had been using. And then I just tucked a little pocket here on the back, and I just made a couple of tags with this tag punch that I had. Same idea that I did here. So I just punched a couple of those with coordinating papers and tucked that in there as well. And so then I thought then that this little bookmark would go perfectly sort of in there. You know, you could use it while you're working in the notebook if you wanted. So yeah, so I think what I'm going to do with this is include this in the prize package for my challenge giveaway that I'm having. I think it's really nice just to include a handmade item. I know I love getting handmade items. And so I hope that whoever wins will be able to enjoy this. So yeah, guys, that was everything that I made. I hope to have a little more time to get some projects made for some challenges that are going on here on YouTube and Instagram and things like that. So yeah, let me know what have you guys been up to? Have you had time to sit down and craft? I know summer is always so busy. There's so much going on. I feel like I'm always trying to fit so many things into a short amount of time. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.